Type 1 diabetes affects 1 in 31 families, and here to tell us how you can get involved to help bring awareness to the disease is Peggy Schattler with Breakthrough T1D. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Brett. How are you?
I'm doing great. We need some education here because we know that people have been talking about diabetes, in the news, especially when it comes to younger people. But there's a big difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes. So explain that a little bit.
Sure. So type 2 diabetes is pretty much can be reversed from a lifestyle component. So diet, exercise, and predominantly can be reversed. Whereas type 1 is an autoimmune disease that is a lifelong life-threatening disease that doesn't go away. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, of which a type 1 diabetic needs to count carbs. They need to insulate themselves. They insulate themselves for the carbohydrates they eat. They insulate when they have a high blood sugar, and then they have to supplement with quick sugars if they are going low, which is also life-threatening. So type 1s can go into what's called diabetic ketoacidosis with high blood sugars that's life-threatening, and then hypoglycemia is when they plummet and can have a seizure and runs into many complications.
Yeah, and one thing that we have to understand is that this is across the board. We know that it starts very young, but type 1 affects a lot of people even later on in their life.
It does.
And that's why it's great to have this awareness. And also the funds that you raise is to help support those families, because it's very expensive when you do get that diagnosis to what you need to do to control it and help.
Right.
And that's from the pumps to even just the data.
Yes, exactly. I mean, it is, again, such a lifelong disease. It's not only from a financial standpoint, but just very taxing on somebody's psyche as well. So, and it's imperative to raise funds. Right now we have clinical trials that are super exciting that are in the news right now, that patients started, based on stem cells, they started reproducing their own insulin, and that gives us hope, and that's why it's so imperative with the walk coming up to fundraise and get this research continuing so we can reverse. I mean, we have had our son got diagnosed at the age of 2, Davis. He's now 18, getting ready to go to college, paralyzing for me as a parent. But I would give the world to have him start reproducing so that he didn't have to endure this disease day in, day out throughout the rest of his life.
Yeah, and that's why this walk is so important. So let's talk about the walk coming up. Here, April 18th.
Yes, April 18th at Sloan Park. Would encourage, it is free to the community, would encourage any community members that have been affected by type 1, whether they have type 1 themselves, if they have family members such as myself that has a type 1 diabetic son, or you have colleagues that are out there. It's amazing when you start talking about type 1, or when I've talked about type 1 with fellow colleagues, how many people say, oh yeah, my father has that, or my mother has that, or my sister, or even my child have that. And so it's important to come and just support these people on the day of the walk, because it is a true day of hope, and knowing that they are not alone, that they are supported by their community, that people do want to learn about type 1 diabetes and how they can help. And I know that personally our family has saved several lives just by our education out in the community. And people that didn't know they were type 1 diabetic, and a friend realized what was going on with a hypoglycemia, with a blood sugar, and we saved several people's lives. So it's just imperative to bring everybody together. But it's so easy to register, but we do encourage people, when you do register, you can join a team, you can start your own team, or you can just come and donate. But we would encourage everybody to do a self-donation, and nothing's too big or too small. All goes to diabetic research and can help us find a cure and turn type 1 into type none.
There it is. I like it. And it's a great time. I've been there a couple of times. It's fun. You definitely want to get a team together. So information's on the screen on how you can get involved, or you can head over to the CW7AZ.com's website also.